In the tapestry of human history, few stories have woven themselves as deeply into our collective consciousness as the tale of Adam and Eve. It's a narrative that has captivated hearts and minds for millennia, shaping the very foundations of belief systems across the globe. But what is it about this ancient story that continues to resonate with us today? Why does it still hold such power over our imagination? Let's picture this: a lush garden, untouched by the ravages of time, where two figures stand at the precipice of a choice that will change the course of humanity forever. It's a scene that has been painted, sculpted, and reimagined countless times throughout history. Yet its essence remains as fresh and relevant as ever. The story of Adam and Eve isn't just a tale of two individuals. It's a mirror reflecting the complexities of human nature, our struggles with temptation, and the consequences of our choices. It's a narrative that speaks to the very core of what it means to be human, with all our flaws and potential for greatness. Now, let's dive deeper into this fascinating story and explore why it continues to captivate us, generation after generation. From its role as a cornerstone of major world religions to its profound impact on art and culture, the tale of Adam and Eve is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. As we unravel the threads of this ancient narrative, we'll discover how it has shaped our understanding of morality, free will, and the human condition. We'll explore the concept of original sin and how it has influenced religious thought for centuries. And we'll delve into the rich tapestry of interpretations and retellings that have emerged over time, each adding new layers of meaning to this timeless tale. So, sit back, relax, and let us embark on a journey through time and imagination as we explore the origins of humanity's most enduring story. Who knows? Might just see yourself reflected in the choices of our mythical first parents. The story of Adam and Eve isn't just a quaint tale from antiquity. It's a narrative that has shaped the very foundations of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. These three major world religions, often referred to as the Abrahamic faiths, all trace their roots back to this primordial couple. It's like they're the great-great-grandparents of billions of people's spiritual beliefs. But here's the thing. Each religion has its own unique spin on the story. It's like they're all looking at the same painting, but seeing different shades and hues. In Judaism, the focus is often on the relationship between humans and God, and how our choices can affect that bond. Christianity, on the other hand, tends to emphasize the concept of original sin and the need for redemption. And in Islam, the story is seen as a lesson in repentance and God's mercy. Now, you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but what does this ancient story have to do with me? Well, more than you might think. See, the tale of Adam and Eve isn't just about two people in a garden. It's a symbolic representation of human nature and the moral choices we all face every day. Think about it. How many times have you been tempted to do something you know you shouldn't? That's the serpent whispering in your ear, just like it did to Eve. And when you give in to that temptation, don't you sometimes wish you could hide from the consequences, just like Adam and Eve tried to hide from God? This symbolic interpretation of the story is what gives it such lasting power. It's not just about a piece of forbidden fruit, which, by the way, was never specifically mentioned as an apple in the original text. Mind blown, right? It's about the universal human experiences of temptation, choice, and consequence. The story also touches on some pretty deep philosophical questions. What does it mean to have free will? Is knowledge always a good thing? Or can it sometimes be a burden? These are questions that philosophers, theologians, and regular folks like you and me have been grappling with for centuries, all inspired by this one simple story. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the snake in the garden. The concept of original sin, which stems directly from Adam and Eve's transgression. It's been a major influence on religious thought, particularly in Christianity. It's the idea that because of Adam and Eve's disobedience, all of humanity is born into a state of sin. Now, that might sound pretty heavy, and it is. But it's also a concept that has sparked countless debates and interpretations over the years. Some see it as a literal truth, while others view it as a metaphor for the inherent struggles we all face as human beings. The idea of original sin has had far-reaching effects beyond just religious doctrine. It's influenced everything from literature to psychology, shaping how we think about human nature and our capacity for both good and evil. It's like Adam and Eve's choice set off a domino effect that we're still feeling today. But here's the thing. Even if you're not religious, the concept of original sin can still offer some interesting food for thought. It raises questions about responsibility, redemption, and the nature of good and evil. Are we defined by our mistakes, or by how we choose to move forward from them? That is a question that is just as relevant today as it was when the story of Adam and Eve was first told. Now, let us shift gears a bit and talk about something a little more fun. The incredible impact this story has had on art and culture. Seriously, Adam and Eve have been inspiring artists for centuries, and they show no signs of stopping. From Renaissance masterpieces to modern interpretations, the image of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden has been recreated countless times. Think about Michelangelo's famous fresco on the Sistine Chapel ceiling, or Albrecht Dührer's intricate engravings. These aren't just pretty pictures. They read windows into how different cultures and time periods have understood and interpreted this ancient tale. But it's not just visual art. Literature, music, and even popular culture have all drawn inspiration from Adam and Eve. Milton's epic poem Paradise Lost reimagined their story in vivid detail. Countless songs have referenced the forbidden fruit. Let's not forget about all those Apple logos out there. Coincidence? I think not. The cultural impact of Adam and Eve extends far beyond explicit references, though. The themes of their story, temptation, disobedience, shame, and redemption, are woven into the fabric of countless narratives across all forms of media. It's like their story has become a template for exploring the human condition. And here's something really cool. The story of Adam and Eve continues to evolve and find new meanings in our modern world. Contemporary artists and thinkers are reinterpreting the tale through the lenses of feminism, environmentalism, and other modern perspectives. It's a testament to the enduring power of this narrative that it can still spark new ideas and conversations, thousands of years after it was first told. But wait, there's more. If you thought you knew everything about Adam and Eve, think again. There's a whole world of apocryphal texts out there that add even more layers to their story. These are texts that didn't make it into the official religious canons, but they offer some fascinating alternative perspectives. For example, have you ever heard of Lilith? In some Jewish traditions, she's considered Adam's first wife, created as his equal. But she refused to be subservient to Adam and left the Garden of Eden of her own accord. Now that's a plot twist you don't see coming. There are also texts that explore what happened to Adam and Eve after they left the garden. Some describe their struggles to survive in the harsh world outside, while others focus on their eventual redemption. These stories add depth and nuance to the characters, making them feel more human and relatable. Exploring these apocryphal texts can be like uncovering hidden treasure. They offer new insights into the story we thought we knew, challenging our assumptions and expanding our understanding. It's a reminder that even the oldest stories can still surprise us. As we come to the end of our journey through the tale of Adam and Eve, it's clear that this ancient narrative is far more than just a simple origin story. It's a complex, multifaceted tale that continues to evolve and find new relevance in each generation. From its role as a foundational text in major world religions to its profound influence on art and culture, the story of Adam and Eve has left an indelible mark on human civilization. It's a story that speaks to our deepest fears and highest aspirations, our struggles with temptation, and our hope for redemption. But perhaps most importantly, it's a story that reminds us of our shared humanity. Regardless of our beliefs or background, we can all see a bit of ourselves in Adam and Eve, in their curiosity, their mistakes, and their resilience in the face of adversity. So the next time you bite into an apple or see a snake, take a moment to reflect on this timeless tale. Who knows? You might just discover a new insight into yourself and the world around you. After all, that's the true power of great storytelling. It connects us to something larger than ourselves, bridging the gap between past and present, myth and reality. In the end, the story of Adam and Eve isn't just about two people in a garden. It's about all of us, navigating the complexities of life, making choices, and learning from our mistakes. And in that sense, it's a story that will continue to resonate for generations to come.